Welcome back to Originals versus Remakes. Now, all the other ones before this, I actually own on some kind of format, whether it be VHS, DVD, or Blu-ray. This movie, I have none of on any format, and that's just because I'm not a really big fan. Yeah, Child's Play came out in '88, and they just did a remake in 2019. Now, I wasn't a real big fan of Chucky growing up in the late 80s and early 90s and stuff. I watched them and they were, they are what they are. My daughter loves them and she's got them. I bought her a set with all the movies and stuff on them. And then they took a long break one time and recently came back making some more Chucky movies. Now some of them, I think one's called The Curse. I actually like that one pretty good. And the other day, me and Rhonda decided to get on Prime Video and watch the remake of Child's Play. Now, I got to admit, when it came out 2 years ago, I had no desire to watch it because of what he looked like. I think it's the same old thing, killer dolls, killing people and stuff. But I was actually surprised. Now, yeah, he does look a lot different. And the remakes, with other remakes, you can put anybody in a hockey mask. You can put anybody in a Michael Myers mask. Freddy, no, you had to have Robert Englund, and that failed. But, with this, the voice and the look made me think it's not going to work. But it actually, I thought it worked pretty good. Now, I put a poll on Instagram here the other day and saying, hey, I actually liked Child's Play 2019. Do you agree or whatever? Yes or no? Yeah, I only had like 7% say they liked it. The rest of them did not like it. And I don't know. Some of these remakes I really hated and people love. And like Halloween and stuff. And Chucky's the opposite. I actually like this one better than the original ones. And I'll tell you why, because in the original ones you had the killer, the serial killer, basically his soul goes into Chucky's body and stuff, and that's cool, and that's good for the 80s and stuff. I kind of like the robot part of the movie. It changes like the safety features and stuff on it and sends it out and knowing it's going to go crazy or whatever, and it actually learns from human behavior. Especially the part where they were like watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 and the kids are laughing and stuff and carrying on, and he thinks that's what they want, to make them happy and everything. Get a knife and killing people and stuff, and he don't want nobody to hurt his friend Andy, and when that happens he goes crazy and stuff until Andy don't want him no more, and then he turns his back on Andy and everything. So I like that part of the movie compared to the older movie. Because it just something different, basically, not making it exactly the same. Should they make a sequel from this one? I wouldn't do it. It might get worse and worse and worse. Really like the other Chucky movies. I mean, the first 2 or 3 were all right. Once they got to the seed and all that stuff, it got a little comedy, just like, Freddy does or stuff like that. But a little comedy is not too bad, but after a while it just goes crazy, overboard. And, when they finally took a break and came back with Chucky and made him a little bit more scarier in the newer movies like The Curse or The Cult, I think it worked a lot better. So sooner or later, somebody had to say, hey, let's remake them. And I think it does good on a standalone movie by itself. I don't really think they should. At the end, it kind of looks like they could make a sequel, but that's like every horror movie. They're going to have something at the end make you think that they could do another sequel. And they just kind of leave the door open, I guess, just in case if they want to do it, depending on how the sales did watching it at the theater and stuff. I don't know how good the movie actually did or anything, but I waited around 2 years, and I actually would buy it to put it in my collection. I actually really liked it. And sooner or later, I'll buy the box set probably for myself. I bought it for my daughter here for Christmas, to have all the other ones and watch them. But I really like the remake, and I really would put it in the collection. And give me your thoughts on this. Do you like the original or the remake? It didn't work so good on Instagram. A lot of people like the original more than the remake. But hey, This is just my opinion. Like they say, opinions are like assholes, and everybody's got one. And this is my opinion. Child's Play 2019, better than the original. Till next time.